Welcome to Power Code Music. In this video, we're going to talk about the M-Audio AV42 studio monitors and why I use them. In our studios, we might be able to get by with things like cheap mixers, marginal effects, bad guitars, or keyboards. But if your speakers are garbage, you will never get a good and consistent mix down. People today listen to music on just about every platform imaginable, and we need to be able to sound good on as many of them as humanly possible. This should be a major goal of any studio that records, produces, and releases music. And it's time consuming because it should be based in a science that is reproducible. Folks often judge the quality of a home studio on its speaker array or lack thereof. However, this is often a question when you're building your studio or adding to it. It's often a question of quality versus quantity in this regard. In these cases, I always go with quality first. And this is because if you have a couple good sets of studio monitors, good quality studio monitors in your studio, and then you have some other cheaper studio monitors and you are able to sound good on all of them, then you are doing something right. Now, no matter what anybody says, it's important to note that it's rarely a good idea to rely on just one set of monitors in your studio to get the job done, and this is for reasons specified previously. Now let's get down to the heart of the matter. I use the AV42s because they help me to achieve what my traditional near-field monitors were not designed to do, which is to get a good, consistent sounding mix on a wide variety of multimedia devices. They are an essential part of my studio monitor array. Now, here's what's important. I use them primarily for comparison of my mix downs against my other monitors with specifications that are comparable. Okay? The AV42s work great in this regard because they help me get a good reference sound point for my mix in the desktop realm and far beyond. So they also have a very good bottom end. They got that boom boom, make no mistake. And it's very surprising for speakers of this size. So if you're looking also as to what this is going to sound like with a little more boom in a desktop environment, these are great reference points for doing that. The bottom line here is that the M-Audio AV42s are economical, and especially in this day and age, in this time, that's important. They are very good for multimedia mix downs and monitoring, period. You are not going to be disappointed. I know I'm not. They don't replace my larger reference monitors by any means, but they are a good addition. And here's why. We're going to check out the features and specifications. Features include a 20 watt per channel amplifier with Class AB architecture, 4-inch polypropylene coated woofers, 1-inch ferrofluid cooled silicone tweeters. The speakers have OptImage 4 tweeter waveguides for better imaging and detail. They have RCA inputs for connecting gaming systems, DJ gear, mixers, and more. On the front panel, there is an 1/8-inch stereo auxiliary input for connecting laptop or desktop computers, MP3 players, or other audio sources. Also on the front panel is an 1/8-inch headphone output. Lastly, on the front panel, there's a volume control, and this controls all inputs simultaneously. Now, the speakers are made of an acoustically inert medium density fiberboard known as MDF. This is what the cabinet is constructed of. And in the back, there is a bass reflex design port for deeper and more richer sound. That's where that boom boom comes from. It's covered by a black vinyl laminate finish, and it also has a power switch to power the monitors on and off. Let's move on to the specifications. The monitor type is a two-way desktop reference speaker. The low frequency driver is a 4-inch diameter polypropylene coated with high temperature voice coil. The high frequency driver is a 1-inch diameter silicone tweeter. The frequency response is 75 Hz to 20 kHz. The crossover frequency is 2.7 kHz. The RMS SPL is 101.5 decibels at 1 meter. The signal to noise ratio is greater than 90 decibels. Input connectors include left and right RCA input and an 1/8 inch auxiliary input. The polarity is positive signal at the plus input produces an outward low frequency cone displacement. The dynamic power is 20 watts continuous per channel into 4 ohms. The input impedance is 10,000 ohms unbalanced. The input sensitivity is 100 MV pink noise input produces, 90 dBA output, SPL at 1 meter with volume control at maximum. The indicator is power indicator is a blue power LED for aligning the waveguides. The cabinet we talked about is a vinyl laminated MDF. The dimensions, we are talking about an 8-inch by 5.7-inch by 7.4-inch cabinet. The weight is 7.6 pounds. Out of the box, the AV42s come with the 2 speakers, acoustic traction pads, a power cable, which is a standard IEC, a stereo 1/8 inch cable, an 1/8 inch stereo to RCA cable, speaker wire, a user guide, and a safety and warranty manual. Let's take a quick look at how to actually place the AV42s. It's suggested that you place the monitors 3 to 5 feet apart from each other and 3 to 5 feet apart, or should I say away from you, so that they form an equilateral triangle with your position. Angle the monitor slightly inward so that the drivers face you. It's also recommended that you place them at least 3 feet away from the nearest wall or other flat surfaces if at all possible. To sum it all up, the AV42s have been designed and tested by veteran audio engineers to meet the needs in a desktop audio monitoring environment. With custom-tuned cabinets, optimized speaker design, and advanced crossover technology, it delivers some of the best sound in monitors of its size. The AV42 monitors are self-powered and can directly accept line level signals from a variety of sources. They are a welcome addition to my home studio setup, and they perform very well. Well, that's a wrap. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and join our group. We have new videos coming out every 7 to 10 days, and we'd love to have you be a part of our team. Please leave a comment in the comment section below and let us know what you think about this video. Also, while you're here at the channel, take a look at some of the other videos, listen to the music, and let us know what you think about that too. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you soon.